Hola, Charlene T Easter here, and welcome back to the channel. This is a space for melanated women who are prioritizing their health and their happiness. And I believe that we can do that by maintaining our melanin as well as a positive mindset so that we can create magic in our everyday lives, whatever magic is for you. So, let's do a real quick collective haul and first impressions of one new release. And then I want to tell you a few of the fragrances that I have been wearing out all summer of 2025, and I do not foresee myself putting them down anytime soon. I'm going to keep right on wearing them into October, maybe November, December, and January. Okay? Because I love these scents. They make me feel happy. And dare I say, they smell great on me. Okay? So, if you're interested in that, keep watching. So let me start with the fragrances that I will not be putting down. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know I wholeheartedly believe that you wear what smells good to you and what makes you feel good whenever you decide if it is in your fragrance collection. So I know that some people categorize scents as summer, spring, summer, fall, winter, and that is fine if that's what works for you and if that is the way you prefer to utilize your fragrance collection or rotate out your scents. I get it. But for me, it's been plenty of times I wanted to smell like summer. I wanted to smell like I was at the beach and nice and salty, dead in the middle of winter. And so each day when I wake up and I am thinking of what I'm in the mood for or what seems to be a scent category or family that I want, that's how I base what I'm going to wear as my fragrance for the day, pretty much every day. Okay. So these are just, three that I will show you. And then I will move into some new items that literally I just got today. And then the one new release. Okay. So let me start with this. This is a fragrance I literally have not had for a month, and she empty. When I got this fragrance, I think this fragrance was released or launched around May of 2025, which I didn't necessarily know until not too long ago. I just saw it. I love the bottle, and I got it like a couple of days before I was going out of town to a music festival. I sprayed several of the fragrances that I received, and this one I was like, oh, she going in the bag. Oh, she going in the bag. And this is Opulent Dubai. It is fruity. And I'm sorry, this is from the brand Latafa, Opulent Dubai. The way that this is empty, she done. And I have not had her for one full month yet. But this smells so good. If you like fruity scents, but this one is sophisticated. And what I'm seeing people compare this to is God of Fire, which I do not own and I've never smelled, but I'm certain it is a much more expensive fragrance. Let me just go ahead and tell you off the bat, this was $30. 30 buckaroos. So I don't feel bad at all that I quickly demolished her and enjoyed every second. And yeah, this is a mango scent. It has some other fruits, but it also has like some musks or something, because it just comes across as really sophisticated and sexy. So it's not like an artificial smelling fruit or anything to me. It is just fruity. It is just sexy. And it is sort of very summery, but for me, I think it's something you can wear anytime. So this fragrance, I demolished so fast. So fast. Opulent Dubai from Lattafa. That's number one that we are carrying into the fall, winter, and maybe next spring. Okay? Okay. Now, because I have fallen in love, this was my first scent from the Dua brand. And shout out to Vania Mikkel. I watch her fragrance videos a lot. I like her. And that's where I'm pretty sure I learned about the Dua brand, because I hadn't heard of it. Like, thank goodness for all the fragrance girlies, because they be putting us all on, including me, because so many of the fragrances that I now have, I wouldn't know about if I hadn't been watching these ladies' videos. So shout out to her, because I have fallen in love with Brown Sugar Babe's Perfect Melody Nourishing Body Oil, which is a dupe for Louis Vuitton's Symphony fragrance. Again, do not own it, will not, unless it's gonna be a gift. Okay? Okay. And it is a part of their most recent launch, which is the LV collection, at least as of the filming of this video, which is mid-September 2025. That is one of the 2 Brown Sugar Babe Nourishing Body Oils that I got to the halfway mark with so fast. As a result of loving that body oil and the scent, which is super simple. It is something like bergamot, grapefruit, ginger, and musks or something. It is a unisex scent, but I love it. I have worn it so much this summer, and I loved mixing it with this. And the oil. Okay? But because I fell in love with the Brown Sugar Babe Louis Vuitton Symphony dupe, I started looking for a fragrance to go with it, and this is the one that I was able to find from the Dua brand, and this is called Melody. It is an extrait, and you can see how you can see where we at with her. And I did order another one. Because I love this. Like, I think this is such a good, fresh, kind of clean, but still kind of sexy. It's got that citrus in there. I love this. So this I'm wearing whenever I feel like it, like everything else, but I'm carrying this from summer into fall, winter, and maybe spring and next summer. Okay? Love. And I'm gonna go ahead and mention this one because now this is new, but this was one I saw everybody talking about online, and I'm going to do a separate video for all of the viral Middle Eastern fragrances that I have over here, that I've sprayed them out to kind of see what I think, but just to let them sit for a little bit. And then I'm gonna show y'all everything that I have and tell you what I think. But you're getting a couple of them now because the Opulent Dubai is Lattafa, which is a Middle Eastern fragrance brand. And this one and the next one. This I saw people talking about as a dupe for the Louis Vuitton Symphony fragrance that I have fallen in love with thanks to Brown Sugar Babe's Perfect Melody Nourishing Body Oil. And this is called Island Dreams by Hod Lodge. The K, I think, is silent. When I'm on their site, they don't pronounce the K. I ain't gonna pronounce the K. All right? Hod Lodge, okay? Let's back up. This one I paid, the retail price for this is $55, okay? The Dua brand has quite a few sales, honestly. So I know I got 20 or 30% off when I purchased this based on a sale they were having. So this was the first Louis Vuitton Symphony dupe. Okay, regular price $55 for this 1.1 fluid ounce. Okay, top note, bergamot and ginger. Heart is grapefruit accord. Base is ambroxan and musk. This one is about, I feel like this is easily 3.4 ounces. And this one I think was $40. This smells really, really good. Really good. And this to me, again, is a really nice dupe that would very much complement my Brown Sugar Babe Perfect Melody. Now, I've only sprayed this a few times, so it's still a dent already because I've mostly been using the Melody. Between the two, I don't know if I prefer the Melody because I've been wearing it the longest, but I think they're both really good. So if you would rather, because this one is supposed to be an extrait, yeah, this one is supposed to be an extrait too. So I'll do a comparison between the two in a separate video to tell you what I think, but I will tell you, I think this smells very good. And I think for $40, oh, in case you don't know, that Louis Vuitton fragrance is like $600. Okay, you might not flinch or gulp or any of those things, but like Kevin Hart said, the way my bank account is set up, yeah, that's not my tax bracket. So I'm so very grateful for these inspired fragrances. So $40, Island Dreams. This is a new release. They were talking about this at least a couple of months ago, but it wasn't available until semi-recently. So links will be below for all the things, okay? So if you like clean, fresh scents, or if you already know you love Brown Sugar Babe Perfect Melody, girl. And then the very last fragrance that is going with me, this is actually just going to be a year-round fragrance. This is from Afnan or Afnan. I'm going to say Afnan. I like the way that sounds better. This is called Mystique Bouquet. You probably can't even see. You see that little swig? I wore the hell out of this. And Brown Sugar Babe's Halo. These are both, I'm going to say, inspired fragrances for Parfums de Marly's Valaya. I had I don't know, I don't want to call it a deluxe sample, but let's say a travel size of the Valaya, and I liked it. It is just very expensive. Like, it's very expensive. I think, and I talked about it in this video, if you want to watch, but I think it is a really good smelling fragrance. I just think it costs too much for me to want to wear it as a day-to-day fragrance at about $400-ish for the size I would want to get. So she on her last legs, but we have a backup for this. But it is a really pretty, I'm going to say this is more like a white floral. I'm not quite getting citrus, but it's just pretty. I think this has some peach in it. I like it. It is like a scent you could wear every day and not be annoying to yourself or other people. And I think it is just like a pretty scent. Just a pretty scent. So this is the packaging for Mystique Bouquet, because I got a backup. So make sure. This is how it comes. Isn't this pretty? I think the bottle is really pretty. So this is my backup. We will spray her and let her marinate. That's the inside of the box. And this one is around $35, $38. So yeah. This is a fragrance called Choco Musk from Al Rehab. I hear people talking about this. And again, Vania Mikkel talks about this So I was like, I don't know if I'll love it or not. But what I can tell you is this is the spray. I think there is also like a perfume oil, but this was like $7. So I'm like, if I don't love it, I can mix it with something. Okay, so Chago Musk is something that I ordered just to see what I think of it. This is Honor and Glory. And this is a fragrance as well. And I wasn't sure, based on how people talk about it and describe the fragrance, if I wanted it or not. So they have like air fresheners. And I was like, oh, and it might have been like $5 or something. I didn't know it would be so big. Like this is 300 mil. So some of these perfumes, especially from the Middle Eastern brands, also have like these air fresheners or room fresheners. So that's another way to try scents if you don't know if you'll like them because you can't smell them before you get them. So I'll be spraying this to see what I think about it. And if it's a scent I just like to freshen the air in my home or my car or whatever, or if I think I might like this and want the fragrance and then circle back to get it. So this is another thing I got in a recent haul. I got another Opulent Dubai. Another Opulent Dubai. I love the bottle. Let me take this plastic off. It's like velvety. So this is how this comes. I think this is cute. $30 and I smell good. Like I was stopped when I had this on going to that jazz festival. This lady said, it was two ladies, and she said, you smell good. I was looking around to see where that was coming from, but ain't nobody around here but us and you. What are you wearing? So I literally told her, she stopped and said, hold on, I got to put this in my phone. So that was the day I was wearing this Opulent Dubai mixed with the Dua brand's Melody and my Brown Sugar Babe oils. And I might have thrown in a little bit of Wu Chow and a little bit of Julie Mango as a base. Got stopped by two ladies. Opulent Dubai. And then this one is new to me. And honestly, I got it because I like musk and because I think it was like $12. It was on sale. This is also Lattafa, and this is Opulent Musk. So I'm gonna spray this real quick. The packaging is the same, except this one doesn't have like the little gold flecks on it. Why does it smell familiar? I'm not sure about this. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I also know sometimes with these, you just need to spray it out a little bit and just leave it for a half a second. Now, I didn't do that with Opulent Dubai. First spray, I was in love with her, and I put her in my travel bag. We went on a trip, okay? This one I'm not sure about yet, so we're going to give her a minute. But I think she has potential. And worst case scenario, because it's a musk, I would layer it with something. And it was like $12, $12 or $13. So I ain't losing nothing, okay? Opulent Musk from Lattafa. Circle back on her. Circle back. So here is a new fragrance launch within the past 30-ish days. And spoiler alert, when I sprayed it, I immediately liked it. But it did remind me very much of something that I have something similar to. This is Rare Beauty's Rare Eau De Parfum. And when I saw this kit was available at the time when I ordered it, I was like, oh, this is super cute. And that's what I need. Because my new thing, because I've been trying so many fragrances, most of the time is to get a travel size, especially if they are a little more expensive. The Middle Eastern brands, be like less than $50. I mean, many of the travel sizes cost somewhere between 30 and about 40 bucks. So either way, it comes out the same way. I just get more juice to try with the Middle Eastern brands. But this Rare Beauty Eau De Parfum is described as warm and decadent with a touch of spice. Top notes of caramel, pistachio, and pink pepper, heart, ginger, cocoa beans, and vanilla. And the base is sandalwood, tonka bean, and skin musks. This to me, when I sprayed it, smells like Burberry Goddess. I do not own Burberry Goddess. I had a deluxe sample of Burberry Goddess and I used it quickly. When I had it, we don't know about her. I like this. This smells like Burberry Goddess. This smells like Brown Sugar Babe's Muse Nourishing Body Oil, which is inspired by Burberry Goddess. I like it. I like it. Like, for, you know, the huge fragrance channels and the big fragrance girlies who are like, I was hoping for something different and very unique. I do get that. But I do like this. I do like this. And in a separate video, I will show you the layering balm that I also picked up and let you know what I think about this, as well as the longevity, the projection. But it smells good. It smells like Burberry Goddess. If you know you like that, which is basically several different types of vanilla as well as some lavender, you might want to check this out, okay? And this little bitty one is cute and will go in my purse because this is a roll-on. It's a little roller ball. So yeah, I keep Muse in my purse because that's the other one. Perfect Melody from Brown Sugar Babe, Louis Vuitton Symphony dupe, and Muse from Brown Sugar Babe. Burberry Goddess dupe got down to half so quick. I have been wearing those out this summer. Love. So this will go in my purse with that. The Rare Beauty Eau De Parfum. It's already very soft, but I like it. I like it. So as you can see, I am still very much having a sensational time, and that is what I wanted to share in today's video. If you have fragrances that you have been loving over the summer months and you are not ready to give them up because we're transitioning into fall and you know you ain't giving them up, drop a couple of them in the comments to let us know what your smell good favorites are so we can check them out. And if you have not already subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. Come be a part of the Melanin Magic community. And if you found value in this video or just enjoyed my, personality, please like the video and share with a fragrance lover who might be interested in some of the scents that I shared today. All right, I will see y'all in the next video.